Hello everybody, welcome back and thank you for joining me for another video. All right, let's show you the dried results from the last painting. Ta-da! I mean, hello, look at that. It's so pretty. Let me get it all in frame here. Look at it. It turned out so perfectly. Look at that. That pearl shimmer. I love it. I love it. It dried perfect. Didn't move, didn't shift, nothing. It is perfect. All right, so in that video, there were a lot of comments. Half of them were like, oh, I'm so glad you went with the pinks and the purples. And then some comments said, oh, I'm glad you went with this color because there's no way these colors would have worked with that. And then there was a third set of comments that said, oh, I wish you would have tried those colors with that because I think it would have looked awesome. So you ask, I listen, I do. So that's what we're going to do today. I am going to try this base again and use the original colors from the last painting. So, and we'll see what happens. People might be right and be like, yeah, told you it would look good. Or the other people might be right and be like, told you it would look like crap. So let's see. All right. Oh, actually, I wanted to show you. So I tried to, obviously this base paint I made just with a whole bunch of leftover paints, reds and pinks and light pinks and white and black, and I came up with this base color. So I ran out, obviously, so I had to make a new one. I mean, without dripping on this painting, I'd say that's pretty darn close, wouldn't you say? So I'll tell you how I made this one. So it'll be a little easier for those of you who want to try it. I used Caput Mortuum Violet. That's what I used. So I used this, and I did like 70%, 70% paint of this color, and then I did white to lighten it because it was really dark. So I lightened it. And then I added, and be careful when you add black, do it little bit at a time. A little bit at a time, because if you put too much, you are finished. It'll turn into like a mucky gray color and you're in big trouble. So the violet with titanium white, and then a little bit of black at a time until I made it this dusty color. Because actually, let me show you what this looks like. You see the difference? So this turned into this. That's it. This white and black made that, okay? So, but I'm telling you, be so careful with the black, because I've done that before and then I regretted it. And you can't take it out and you can't really lighten it up. If you try and add white to it, you're not making it like bringing it back to color. You're just lightening up the muddy grayish color you made. So keep that in mind. And look, I've got a café today. Let me take a sip. Actually, it's not coffee. Sorry. It's not coffee because I don't drink coffee. It's actually a French vanilla, which some of you might say it is like a coffee. It's a frothy coffee, but it's basically powder. It's basically like a hot chocolate powder, but it's a French vanilla powder that I mix up with water, hot water, and I drink this every day. It's got a teeny tiny bit of caffeine in it, so that's my liquid lunch, right? That's my liquid lunch. All right. Really quickly. Couple of things, you don't want to miss this. Okay, first off, you guys know I talk about FAE, Dallas, Texas, April 16th to 19th. Okay, don't fast forward, trust me. April 16th to 19th, FAE, Dallas, Texas. I'm teaching 4 days there. 4 days, 8 classes in total. If you want to come and see me or some of the other artists as well, www.fluidartexperience.com. Link is in the description below the videos as well. Lakeside Retreat in Spokane, Washington, happening June 5th to 8th. If you want information on that, please email me, kanellaciraco@gmail.com. Okay? So I've had a handful of new people and then a bunch of old people not old people, but like past students, not old people, past students, asking me if I'm gonna come back to Montreal. I have gone to Montreal twice to teach, and both times were super awesome, super fun, and it went really well, and people want me to come back. So I and Anthony are thinking of coming back to Montreal, not anytime soon. We're thinking probably like late spring, early summer, like end of June, July-ish. I mean, nothing is set in stone in terms of a date or a month, but we do want to come back because we love Montreal. We love old Montreal. We like, you know, there's a lot of memories there for Anthony as well. So we like to come back to Montreal and teach a class. It'll be a Saturday class. I don't know what Saturday, I don't know what month, but we are thinking of coming back to Montreal. If you are interested and you would like to attend, or you think you would like to attend, can you put it in the comments below? Because I'm trying to gather up how many people could potentially sign up, and if I get enough interest, I'll definitely start putting it together. But I won't come if I can't fill the classes, because then that's just silly. So if you are interested in Montreal, put it in the comments below and let me know, okay? The other thing is, I've had people ask me if I am going to go back to Niagara Falls. I did a Niagara Falls workshop this past summer, and it was a blast at the convention center in Niagara Falls. It was amazing. So yes, I do plan on doing a Niagara Falls. That one won't happen until the fall though. We're talking September. I did it in July last year, and it was crazy expensive because it's the summer and it's touristy and all that. So I'm gonna skip the summer months and try and do it in September in the fall. So it's still warm, not freezing, and hopefully not have the expenses of a summer, you know, hotels and stuff for everybody. So if you are interested in Niagara Falls, please put that in the comments below, okay? So those are the workshops I have planned and are potentially planning for the year. Am I gonna do one here in London at my home studio? Absolutely. In the new studio? Heck yes. New space, bigger table. I am definitely going to host a workshop here from home, here in London, Ontario. So if you're interested in doing that, I'm probably thinking like, I don't know, maybe March, April, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not April because I'm going to be at FAE. May. How about we do May? I'll think about it. But if you want to come to London, Ontario, put it in the comments below. Come to all of them. I don't care. It'd be great to see you all. So those are the events that I'm planning for this year. And if anything else happens to pop up in between, then you'll be the first to know. Spinners are flying off my shelves. I'm going to have to make more. And I have a very big announcement. I've been working on something for maybe about a month and a half now, on and off, obviously, because, you know, holidays and stuff, but I'm almost done. I'm almost done with it, and I cannot wait to give you guys the big news. Nothing with Anthony or I. It's just art-related news, okay? So big news happening, and I cannot wait to share you guys what I have been working on and what I have come up with for you guys. So that's all I'm going to say. That's it for the intro. I hope you stuck around long enough to hear it all. Let's get started to today's painting. We have a 14 by 14. So I'm going a little smaller today because I want to make sure this still looks good. And if it ends up looking fantabulous, then guess what? I will make it again and do it much, much bigger. But for now, 14 by 14. And of course the colors are Pearl Sage Green by Arteza. Then we have my Anthony color. Of course, it's my own made up color. Check out video number 598 for how I made that, by Amsterdam. Then we have Pearl by DecoArt. Then we have my made up green color from a previous video. I don't remember the video number. I am sorry, but I made it with like olive green deep and titanium buff light and a little bit of black. That's how I made that color. Then we have Rose Gold by DecoArt. And then we have that stunning Phthalo Turquoise by TriArt. So those are those colors. And then I forgot my hair dryer. I forgot to plug in my hair dryer. Okay, so there we go. So, I mean, here's the hair dryer. I always like to set it up so you guys can see. It also makes for a great thumbnail for my YouTube video. There you go. What do you think? I think this is gonna look good. I don't know. If it's bad, I'm blaming you guys. I am. I'm gonna blame you guys. What do you think? There's only one way to find out. Let's do this. This is running low. And you know what I just realized? I'm wearing my jewelry. I hope I don't get it in the paint. This is my Christmas presents. Okay, let me flood my canvas and I shall be right back. Okay, canvas is flooded, bubbles have been popped. I'm just gonna stick to the same design. I know some of you are probably like, do something different, but I wanna make sure I give this the best shot I can to make it look pretty. So I'm going to just do, oh my gosh, there was a boogie there. Good thing it happened there because I'm just gonna blow it all off anyway. Okay, so right off the hop, that color looks good together. I mean, this is gonna be interesting. So interesting. This color with the pink looks good together. Okay, we're 2 for 2. And obviously pearl is gonna go because pearl goes with everything and it's DecoArt, so let's be careful. Don't overdo it on the DecoArt. Okay, and then we've got the green again. I think all of these colors kind of look, oh, this is stiff. Why is that stiff? Oh yeah. I mean, that looks good. Okay, the rose gold for sure is gonna look good. But again, don't forget this is a DecoArt, so we wanna be light-handed, and I feel like there's a clog in there. I'm gonna go back one because I'm not squeezing too hard because there seems to be a clog in there, and I don't want to squeeze too hard and then it all comes out. Then I have a problem. All right, and then this stunning Phthalo turquoise by TriArt, and I get these from Fluid Art Co. These TriArt paints. Okay, oh my gosh, let's do this. Let's bring this here. Okay, torch. Oh my god, it's so weird having jewelry on. I never have jewelry on when I paint. I forgot to take it off. Okay, let's do this. Cross your fingers. I don't know what to think about it. Oh, I'm not dancing for joy. I'm not dancing. I mean, it might grow on me. Let me sit here and think about it for a second. Have a sip of my coffee. Let's see. Hold on. I don't know. She might grow on me. I don't know what to think. I bet you it'll grow on me though. I bet you it will grow on me. So first off, there's a white fleck. Let's get rid of that. Okay. I mean, I like this part. I love this part. This part, not so much. It's always the initial blow part, like when you start blowing. That's not always the perfect blow. Now keep in mind though, this is gonna dry a lot darker. So when it dries, let's see, without touching it, but when it dries, it will look a bit darker. I don't know. Well, there's only one way to find out, is to let it dry and see what happens. It seems like there's a lot of paint in the center there. I don't know. Well, I'm not touching it. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to fix the edges, and then I'm going to bring you guys in for a close-up. So be right back. Alrighty, so before we get started, take the stick, scrape your drips. Some people tell me in comments this is such a satisfying part, is to scrape the drips. Do all 4 sides, come back 10 minutes later and do it again. Hold on, let me move my tripod because you can see it in the reflection. There we go, that's much better. Okay guys, I mean, guys and gals, what do you think? Be honest. I don't mind if you're honest and you tell me what you really think. If you saw my Facebook post, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't have Facebook, then you didn't see it and you have no idea what I'm talking about. But those of you who do, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. I mean, again, it's gonna dry darker, so it'll be interesting to see what the base looks like when it's dry. It might look better. I'm like 50-50 on it. I don't know what to think. I love the blowout colors, obviously. I just don't know if I like the base color. But again, you guys asked me to try it. Some of you thought it was gonna look great. So let me know. All right, let's turn the lights off and check out the shimmer. Alrighty, so the lights are off, flash is on, and of course there shall be shimmer. Look at that shimmer. You remember my merch that I used to make? For those of you guys used to watch from long, long ago, that was a fun time, the merch. But there's definitely so much shimmer in here. Gosh, I love that Turquoise by TriArt. So there she be. There's all the shimmer in all her glory. So there you have it, my friends. Let me know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Was this a good idea? Was it a bad idea? Were you right? You're gonna say, I told you so, Kanella? Or you're gonna say, I told you so, it looks great? Or you're gonna say, I told you so, it was not gonna be great? Let me know in the comments below. Again, I'm 50-50 on this. I have to see it dry and then I'll have a better idea. But you asked and I did it. So there you go. And yeah, again, information in the description for FAE and all that other stuff. And if you are interested in Montreal or Niagara this year, let me know in the comments so that I can kind of tally up who potentially might be coming. And that's it for me for now. Until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.